3, 2, 1. Boosh. Boosh. Oh my God, that's cold. Wow. Welcome back to You Betcha Radio Podcast, the coldest podcast in all the Midwest. I'm Myles, the You Betcha guy, here with Ryan, T-shirt guy. Guys, we are all back, baby.
Full force,
full strength, full bodied, and ready to rock. From
Patreon
Tyler's bachelor potty.
Cinnamon's still here.
Our
cinnamon sticks.
Our fake stripper is cut in half and upside down.
It's a mannequin.
It's not a real.
Yeah, it's a good preface, right?
It's a mannequin.
It's a mannequin.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but speaking of bachelor potty.
Yeah, she didn't make the wedding either, Tyler. She wasn't
No,
there.
I invited her.
I
We had a couple
know.
extra spots.
But there's that whole deal.
We are going to review Tyler's wedding.
Wow.
Let's go. Get him in the hot seat.
This is a good one.
We reviewed Ryan's wedding. But
long time ago.
Like a year after your wedding.
Yeah, long time ago.
So it's still fresh.
Actually, 3-year anniversary tomorrow for me.
Wow.
So not that long ago.
Hey.
Well, that's when this episode drops. Happy anniversary, Ryan.
That's thank you.
This is Tyler's episode, dude.
Sorry, Tyler.
Okay.
Hey, congrats also, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. She didn't leave him at the altar. Spoiler alert. Oh my God.
I had her keys.
She drove.
She also was chained. She was also chained to the little arch behind the thing. She couldn't run off. Speaking of ball and chain,
Had her chained up to the altar.
So dumb.
So
Anyway.
we're gonna give you the good, the bad, the ugly of Tyler's wedding. So the ugly groom.
Is this a speech or you do that? Continue.
Well, I could have given a speech. We'll get to that. Hold
Yeah,
on.
no. The bad food.
No, hold
food
on.
was
Hey,
really- okay. Anyway,
hold on.
sorry. Go on.
Let's
Go
set
on.
this up.
Okay.
So, Tyler, it's been now how long?
Week and a half.
Yeah, I bet your wife knows exactly how many days and hours. It's been a week and a half since your wedding. We said we are going to do the review right after, but then we were gone. So here it is. Tyler's wedding review. Is there like a theme song to it?
I was waiting for Jared to cue something up on YouTube.
Oh, we'll get them on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
a great setup, though.
So, I mean, do you want it? Should we just start with the first one?
Yes, but I think before that,
Okay.
classic. The wedding starts at 3:30, right? And
Yeah.
we leave his cabin at just the right moment to get there by 3:29.
Yeah.
And so everyone is watching us show up at 3:29.
This is Tyler's wedding review. This isn't Miles's timeline review.
We did
okay?
make no. This was a group timeline. This isn't on you. This is group timeline. So we show up a minute early. Luckily, you started late. So
Well, we started late because I was waiting for you guys.
we made his wedding start
No, we
late.
I called you 9 minutes before. Remember?
Yeah, you did, which was odd. I called you an hour and a half before
I told
that.
Yeah.
Ryan, you don't call the groom on his wedding
I need
day.
the address, and I know it's loosey goosey to the fact where he would answer.
I don't. Hey, hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
So, do we want to go with probably the number one?
Yeah, you have to
complaint?
start right. You have
Do
to.
we start with the number one complaint?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, God, where do I start? You have yours? Is it the same?
Well, is this yes? No, mine's different. So you start.
Well, okay, we'll just start rattling them off.
Yeah.
Your dad was rolling with the drone.
Oh, yeah.
He was rolling with the drone like 30 feet in the air
Yeah.
for literally 2/3 of the entire ceremony.
Oh, wow.
I couldn't hear the guy
No,
on
that's
the
what
mic.
I was.
Do you, Tyler? That's what it sounded like.
Well,
You gotta keep doing the buzzing noise. That's what it sounded like the whole ceremony.
Well, here's the thing. I asked him about it after the fact too. And he's like, "Yeah, I think the drone was just a little too loud." So, and then he just left.
yeah.
He just. And he wasn't sitting typically, he would sit in the front row with all the other family.
He was
right?
in the back manning a drone during
Yep.
his son's
And
wedding.
He asked me if he could do that, and I was like, "Yeah, sure." He's like, "Are you not gonna be too bugged by the noise?" And I was like, "No," because I expected him to fly it really high. But that
30 feet.
I mean, if Yao Ming would have been at this wedding, it would have given him a
Yeah.
haircut.
Yeah.
That's how low he was flying this thing.
like, what's his name? Makende Matumbo.
Dikembe Mutombo.
Yes, he could have swatted it out of the
Yeah.
air.
100%.
The funny thing too is there's a generator powering the sound system that you guys couldn't hear, right?
Correct.
Because
No.
I daisy chained like 17 extension cords so I could put it far enough away so no one would hear the generator.
You put it in the woods?
yeah.
Well, also, second off, Tyler's oldest 2.5-year-old is just running all over the place. He's
Also,
running in the woods.
Hey,
The
my,
whole
My
time.
next complaint. You couldn't get the kid some pants that fit him.
No. Dude.
I mean, his kid's pants, I don't know how they were staying on. They were so
safety
baggy.
pins.
Yeah.
Safety pins.
Were you-
Legitimately.
You know what he was planning on? He had bought the things thinking his kid would grow into him because he's like, I'll probably have another kid, so we're going to have to push this back again.
Oh, yeah, and push the wedding back another 2.5
you
years.
really think I purchased the outfits for them?
That was funny. And that's partially why I tripped when he was running in the
Yep.
woods because his
I
fucking
mean,
pants were too
those
long.
pants, he's what, 2.5, you said?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was like a 5-year-old could have worn
Yeah,
those
they were
pants.
4 to 6-year-old pants.
No, they were. On the tag, it said 4 to 6.
Oh my God.
And he's
Tyler.
small.
He's tiny. No, they were legit safety pinned in the back because you couldn't even like roll them to keep them up.
Yeah.
So, okay. So you got the drone. You got the kid running around with
What? Yeah.
parachute pants on.
MC Hammer.
What else? What else happened?
Well, also one other thing. So yeah, you did have it was a generous bucket full of water,
Mhm.
but all the ice was melted
God.
in it.
Well, 'cause-
And these waters were
what do
just.
you mean there was a bucket of water?
Sorry, a bucket of
So
bottled.
people just had to go and like dip a ladle?
No,
I mean, they could have because all the ice was
Yeah.
melted.
It's just a
So-
horse trough full of water, and you got to go dip your head in it and lick it out.
Yeah. So I mean, so it was like a big bucket, or what would you call that?
It was like a tin,
A
like
tote?
kind of
Like a tin deal. I don't know.
Pretty irrelevant what it was.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of bottles of water in it, and they were just floating at the top because all of the ice was melted.
Well, we talked about, I can't remember if it was Patreon or not, about guys don't get a personal attendant. I got one. I forced my sister's boyfriend to be my personal attendant. And I was like, hey, I want to have waters out there for people because it's going to be hot.
Yeah.
And then he did it that second. And that was like 5 hours
fuck.
before the ceremony.
He drove us out there too on the
Yep.
side by side. That was nice of him.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Good PA.
But worse things could happen. than
But-
that.
Good thing about the ceremony, just all the love that you shared.
Yeah.
Tyler.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was really nice.
I didn't say anything.
What do you mean?
Oh, I suppose I repeated after. That was one thing that I could
yeah.
not.
That's where I thought you were
forgot
going.
about that. Oh,
That was what
Yeah.
I thought you said. Is yours the
Okay.
same as mine? That's what I thought yours
Okay.
was.
Tyler clearly, I mean, without a doubt, clearly did not look at his vows one time
No.
before this ceremony. I've never seen this happen before at a wedding in my life. First of all, the guy doing the officiating, he did a good job, but he gave you too
Yep,
long of
yep.
lines
Yeah.
to
Yep.
remember.
Yeah.
So Tyler literally had to be like, can you repeat that again?
I was like, you're going to have to do that again.
And then not only did it happen to Tyler, Becca also had to have
Yeah.
it repeated, same line.
And when
So she wasn't paying attention when he was doing his.
well, and weirdly enough, I was trying to recite the lines after he'd say them to see if I could do it. I couldn't even.
They were just too long.
I couldn't
Yeah.
even do it.
Yeah. So Tyler clearly didn't. Some people memorize them, Tyler.
Well, I didn't read them until that moment.
I know.
That's fair.
It was evident.
Yeah.
So it's really nice that you guys worked really hard on those vows.
Well, not to get sappy. We wrote our own and then went off and read them to each other by ourselves.
That is fucking sappy.
Yeah, but that was kind of nice. It's the only time the
like the
entire
woods.
day we were alone.
That's lovey-dovey.
Mm-hmm.
So should we have him recite some vows today?
Yeah. You got some written down?
Do you, Tyler?
That's not a vow. That's a question.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
No,
No,
you
you
gotta
have to wait
I
until he's
wasn't
done,
ready.
Tyler.
You need to chop it up.
have
That
to
was
wait
that
until
was
he's
the
done.
perfect length.
No, that's like his trigger thing now. He's like, all right, repeat after me. And he's going to go, I, and then he's just going to put I. Every word like immediately after.
Simon
Yeah.
says.
So like say like I, Myles, take.
I'm Miles.
I'm Miles. Just gonna do that.
No, wait till I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right,
You
you
go
ready?
ahead.
This is it. This is just one of I memorized it.
I'm
This
more
is the one
sober
line.
now for this than I was then.
I, Tyler, take you, Becca, to be my lovely, lawful, sexy, wonderful mom of my children here in these woods forever and always until death do us part.
Don't mind the drone.
Don't mind the drone. It's just buzzing a little bit. The boys are buzzing.
Can someone get me a water?
I need, even if you're parched and need a water and your kid's pants are too big, I take you, Becca, to be my wife. Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna need you to repeat it.
Exactly. That's like literally how it went at the thing.
They were long.
I don't even think it just happened once. It happened twice on your side and both sides.
And then
So-
he told me afterwards, he's like, yeah, the last 3 lines I cut in half for you guys. And I was like, thank you.
So it
Thank
was
you.
really funny. I recommend more people doing this. I knew that me and Ryan were going to be doing the like nudging each other during it.
Yeah.
So it was me and Ann and Meg and Ryan, and Ann was going to sit next to me, and I go, and you go sit by Meg, and Ryan's going to sit here. So I didn't even sit by Ann during the ceremony because I knew I'd be like, are you watching this?
And the first thing was a drone too. We're like, really?
And the thing is I've done like wedding videography before,
Yeah.
and that's like my biggest fear ever when I was flying a drone of like, you gotta make sure you're pretty high.
That bugger's up.
I look because what does human nature do when a drone is like in earshot? Everyone just starts going, looking around for it like this.
Because they're not popular enough for people to see them all the time.
Yes.
So it's like
Like you hear an airplane, no one's looking up.
Yeah.
But you hear this buzzing drone, everyone's like, oh, what is that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone's spying on us?
But did you see my face when I realized the drone was that close?
No, I mean, well, the drone landed on top of your head.
No, what?
Yeah.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, really?
No, I'm kidding.
This would be good radio if I recreate the
No,
face.
yeah, let's see the face.
I looked at my dad and it was,
For those who
One of
were, for those who are listening, it was just a big eye roll
Yeah.
and a head shake and a sigh.
Yep.
yeah, I wanted to give like a thumbs up, like pointing up, like, hey, raise it up. But honestly, it didn't bother me too much. I
Like,
zoned
good
it out.
job.
I mean, also, hey,
He's like, yeah, giving him a thumbs up. He's like, I'm doing a good job. Can I go lower? And you're like giving him the like that. He's like, all right, I'll go lower.
are you good or you want me to go faster?
All that being said, the drone footage looks really good. He did a
believe
good
it.
job.
It would've been
yeah, it was basically a POV.
It's like a GoPro.
It would have been even better had
You might as well just put the GoPro on the officiant's head. That's how in there he was.
Also, classic your dad like salesman move. He wearing his whitetail properties hat during the
Yeah.
ceremony.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of firsts.
That was awesome.
I
Business
never
is
seen it-
done at weddings.
Yeah, that's
not
true.
on the golf course.
That's true.
Yeah, they said the New Business Magazine. That's what it is.
You should have seen the stack of Whitetail Properties cards next to that melted thing of water before you got there. They were all gone, but you were too late.
No shit.
No,
Oh, okay.
he did not do that.
No shit. No fucking way.
No, it was a beautiful area though. I will give him that.
It was.
It was
Very-
a beautiful
it was
area.
very
It had a overlooked. What would you call a little like? Was it a swamp?
It's a duck pond when it's not so overgrown. So like
Yeah.
this fall, it'll be open
Yeah,
when
it
all
was
the
a
shit
nice little
dies.
quaint area. It was out, just kind of in the middle, not in the middle of nowhere, but it was like you couldn't. You had to get there by a gator or walk there. Or
You should have
whatever.
heard how quiet it was without the. It's very quiet out there. Without
Yeah,
the
I wouldn't
drone.
know.
Yeah.
It was sounded like we were firing up a jet to get going. It sounded like someone had a Traeger grill next to the ceremony.
Yeah, spinning through the pellets. Hey, what was the song again? That Meg had pointed out. What was the song during the ceremony that's like?
I don't know. Someone was walking up to like a breakup song.
Yeah. One of the songs, like if you listen to actual lyrics, is about like a bad breakup.
It was all the groomsmen and bridesmaids walked up to Bittersweet Symphony.
Oh, by
Is
the
that-
curve.
Yeah, because that's the only one long enough that we found when we were planning it out in our head. Like this
Yeah.
is the perfect length to go.
But isn't it about a breakup?
I don't know. I didn't
It
look
is.
at the fucking lyrics. It sounded nice though.
Yeah, it sounds good, but if
Yeah.
you listen to the lyrics, it's about a
Yeah.
breakup.
Well, and there was no words. It was just the violin version.
Oh, okay.
I thought of another one. We're only on the ceremony. Tyler set up the chairs for the, for the reception like we were in mid 2020 COVID pandemic.
Six
Well,
feet
I
apart.
wanted to make sure people had room.
I appreciate that because when
Yeah.
they're too close, it sucks.
Oh, I got another one. You go ahead.
We could have all just drove our cars up there and parked them in between the chairs and got out and sat in the chair.
You gotta remember, there's also people in attendance in wheelchairs.
That is true. That is
Yes.
true. There's handicap
I
accessible.
know, but you usually just stick them on the end of the aisle.
Spray paint
I was also
blue.
trying to make it look bigger.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
But it was just funny because I sat down and I looked over and it was like me and Ryan.
Yeah.
We like,
Yeah,
we're
I had
like-
to be like, hey, you see that one? We got to talk about that one. There is another one. And Tyler, don't get me wrong. The wedding was awesome. It was great.
Beautiful.
I am
weather,
not
whatever.
looking forward to my wedding now. Oh, no.
But I will have to say, so I think you had left a little early the Wednesday before your wedding because you had to go pick up because you had to go pick up some burlap, right?
Yeah, I didn't have to pick that up. Becca did.
Okay, well, it seemed like the burlap was like really top priority on Wednesday.
There was a lot of burlap going on, and then they were short on the chairs. Yeah. We only had enough for the chairs on each end, the end chairs.
we literally were like, this is what Tyler had to leave early for to get this much. It was only on like 4 chairs, the burlap, and it was like maybe linear feet of burlap was like 6 feet.
But did you see at the reception how
It's
much
like you
burlap
took a
was?
We did.
It's like you took a regular burlap sack and just like ripped it open and just laid it flat and cut it into 4 pieces and put it on the chairs.
Not far off.
I was just like looking around. I'm like, why are only those chairs got the burlap? Now it makes sense. I didn't know that you ran out.
We realized very quickly that we did not have enough burlap. So then I told the personal attendant, like, just put it on the chairs on the inside and the outside. I don't care about the middle.
The end caps, yeah.
Yep.
And I feel like the only reason we noticed all this stuff because we knew we were going to
Yep.
review this.
Well, then there was burlap on the arch too. We should have cut some off of
I
that.
didn't
did
see
miss that.
There was
I did
too
miss that.
much burlap there.
Honestly, I'm surprised that Jerome didn't slice that burlap off.
Start on fire.
Imagine if that drone would have went down the hill, like just like malfunctioned and just went down behind the ceremony, down into the marsh.
We would
That would have been
That would
electric.
have been kind of
we would
funny.
have ended up on America's Funniest Home
Yeah.
Videos.
Yeah.
Or like it flew into
Yeah,
one of the
POV.
trees next to it.
Yes, that would have been good. Well, your kid would have just went and retrieved it. He was
would've.
all over. He had to
Was he actually running around in the ceremony? I didn't notice.
No, right before it.
Oh,
he
yeah,
was.
yeah. He was everywhere before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And after the reception, he was fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
But
Tyler, what time did you start drinking that day?
Oh, probably about 11.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not
not
like,
too bad.
yeah. And I stayed off the hard stuff as long as I could.
Smart.
Yeah.
I think that pretty much covers it.
Did your wife stay off the hard stuff?
Not till later.
Hopefully not. Oh my God.
Then you guys know, my first time having sex was awesome.
No, you're two
that
time
joke
confirmed.
isn't funny.
It
because
is.
you
Well, as a
have-
married
Hey.
man,
They're adopted.
That joke isn't funny because you have 18 kids already.
Yeah, you have the
True.
receipts.
Well, now there's a third on the way.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No. No.
I swear to
No,
God, Tyler.
no.
Like I said, I can't keep giving you this much paternity leave.
he's only got 2 weeks. We've had the same amount of paternity leave.
Oh, and he took 8 days off for his wedding.
That is true.
I took
8 days.
4.
That is true. Did
3 and
that
a
cover
half.
the ceremony?
I mean, what do you mean? We hit every
Oh
point
no!
of this.
Here's another good one. I did get stuck helping with cleanup duty at the ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
Why didn't you just bail?
Hey,
Well, no, you asked me, and I was like, "Yeah, that's fine. I'll take this table."
You want to
back."
come to this party that I'm throwing? Sure. All right, when we're done, though, you're going to have to clean up.
What table did I ask you to move? I don't remember that.
I don't know. Probably the one with the water on it or something.
Save
But
the
it was
burlap.
fine. I threw it in the back of the Ranger and just left it. So
Okay.
Yeah, not
Anyway.
your problem. So, yeah, I think that's
I
good
think
for the ceremony.
yeah.
I think the reception was good.
I think there was the proper amount of time between the ceremony and the reception. We went and got
I
a
would
beer.
Say,
Mhm.
I
Yeah,
would say
that's
that
always
there was,
good.
We went to we went to a restaurant, got a beer, got a little app to tie us over.
Got some P tabs. Didn't
Nice.
win.
Got some pull tabs, didn't win it. We invested. Thought maybe that was what your whole like you would have got more in your gift for your card, but we spent that money on pull tabs thinking we'd get you some more money, but we didn't.
So that was gone. Marco was down that day.
Did you notice when the groomsmen walked up, they all handed me something?
What did they hand you?
They all handed me scratch offs that were winners. They'd all scratched them. They were all at least $2 winners. They were going to do pull tabs, but they couldn't pull enough winners to do that. So they gave me scratch offs with winners.
How much you get?
Wait, time out. Like at the ceremony?
In literally like when they came up and give you a hug or whatever, and you like dap each other up.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I was wondering. I thought he handed you a shooter or something.
No, they were all handing me scratch offs. We've been doing that since I've been in like 4 of those guys' weddings. We do that at every single one. We hand somebody something, so then they had to like scramble and shove it in their pockets. But pull tabs was the move, but we didn't get enough winners, so scratch offs was next best.
You guys are so silly.
I like that tradition. I think that's
just
good.
a good group of guys.
Just more cash in your pocket.
Yep.
Just a bunch of guys being dudes.
I don't know where they didn't tell me what gas station they got them from, so I don't know where to redeem
No, you go
them.
anywhere.
Really?
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all Minnesota lottery.
Yep.
Okay.
You know, obviously the wedding's expensive, but thank God he saved money on the burlap.
Yeah, I mean, you bought the proper amount of burlap. You don't need all the chairs. You just need the end caps.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, you guys are the only ones that noticed. You were looking for it.
Well, that's because you left early. You're like, oh, why are you leaving? I gotta go get some burlap.
I had to get burlap. I had to get some eucalyptus. I actually ended up not getting the burlap.
Time out.
Did you have a diffuser there?
Time out. Where the fuck was the eucalyptus?
It was that fake, like the fake green shit that was on.
Oh,
all
so it's the
center-
actual plant. It wasn't vapor.
Yeah, like the centerpieces and the arch. Yeah.
I was thinking it was vapor.
Hey, he's doing a diffuser outside.
Wow, fuck. I mean, something different, you know?
So we get to the reception, right?
Yeah.
Honestly, nice little spot.
Fend for yourself. Miles, run in. If you're in first one in, go get us a spot.
Luckily we had enough employees there that I was just gonna start kicking people out if I wanted to get a certain spot.
Yeah, you want to get paid next Friday?
Yeah. Macy, why don't you go sit down there by Jared? You know, that's where I was kind of at, so I wasn't too worried about it.
Yeah.
But it would have been at least a little bit nice, Tyler, to have reserved seating for your family. We were sitting closer to the head table than his own family was.
I guess that's a good point.
Most of the family wanted that. They didn't want to be at the front.
But why?
I don't know. We were halfway through a seating chart, and then it got too complicated, and we were like a day out. I'm like, fuck it, we're not doing it.
A day out from your wedding?
Yeah.
Like on Friday?
Well, we forgot to do it, and it was the Thursday before the wedding, and I was like, we don't have time for this.
Hey, willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Just
Classic,
willy-nilly wedding.
Yeah.
The amount of shit that was thrown together the last 2 days is unbelievable.
I will. No, Ryan.
No, do it. Say it. Say it.
No. So, I think my biggest complaint, really my only complaint about the reception is, I mean, I thought that we were about 2 minutes away from just passing around the mic and letting everyone do a speech. I mean, if you had
I was getting prepared.
Hey, yeah, me too.
I had my notes app out. I was like,
I started writing a script kind of like you were doing last minute with the seating chart. That was me racking my brain. I'm like, oh, fuck. I got to figure out something nice to say.
Well, no, I got as far as, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ryan. And I'm like, fuck, I think I'm good. I think I'm in the clear.
No, it was like, if you
7.
If you had a pulse at this wedding, you were going to do a speech. It was like the only people...
I saw the bartender too. She was writing something down. I don't know what that was all about, but
We were going to do open mic, but
I am so fucking glad you didn't.
No,
do
we weren't
open
gonna
mic.
do
Oh
open
my
mic.
God.
so what?
What's the deal with airplane food?
Yeah.
Why can't we get mail on an airplane?
Yeah, you're right. Asking the right question.
He passed the mic to Jared, and he's like, "All right, everyone. So what if?"
Listen to
me
this.
out.
Yeah, hear me out here. I have a big group of people. I need at least one person on board here.
Yeah, there's gonna be an investment pot coming around.
No, the food was good. I
Food
felt
is
like it was
solid.
Yeah.
How do you feel about buffet style?
I mean, it was.
I liked it.
If I closed my eyes, it was like I was at a high school graduation party. So
Yeah.
it was perfect.
Yeah, it was really good.
Pulled pork, cheesy potatoes. Cheesy potatoes are actually
They fucked.
really good.
They were solid. That was the best part of it.
I also got some chicken nuggets.
yeah, good call
Those
from
are
the kids from the
They-
kids
For
line.
the kids.
So it was like people kept asking, like, "Oh, are those for the kids?" And then people saying, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, okay." I just walked right up and said, "I will take chicken nuggets." And she kind of looked at me,
Yeah.
and I was like,
You know what you should have done? You should have left that out, like at let's just say midnight.
we did.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Fuck, I should have got a grease missile at midnight
Yeah,
because there was hot dog
Oh,
down
yeah.
there too.
yep,
That would have been good. I mean, fuck, you know.
yeah. A
"Absolutely."
little midnight
Um,
snack.
I will say though, the speeches were all pretty good. I wasn't like,
Well, that's my other thing. The
Oh.
acoustics were tough.
Yes.
Were they?
yeah.
Yes.
I mean, they
At
sounded good to
some
me, but
point-
I was at the front.
At some point, we all were doing this, like trying to read their lips
Yep.
at one point.
Oh, because my sister made a joke that I thought would get a laugh out of your guys' table, and it was crickets.
Wow, we couldn't.
So I
hear
must.
that.
couldn't hear.
I thought that
Couldn't
might
hear.
be the case. She said something about my pullout game being really bad, and no one laughed over there, or no one. The only two people that heard it were at like the front. And I'm like, oh fuck!
It was like-
the crowd hated that.
It was like Becca's mom and stepdad are the only ones that heard it.
that would have been tough too. Well, they know.
I mean, they have to twice.
Yeah, Tyler's
Failed
really
pullout game.
good at just owning it.
We're just sitting there like, yeah, we know this isn't funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are fully aware of that.
Get your own jokes. We do this every week on the podcast.
You bet your radio. Find where all podcasts can be found.
Yeah, stop copying.
I don't know where we got a microphone, but we did.
No, the speeches were they were all pretty good. I was getting prepped up and ready to go though, in case I had
Yeah.
to hop on.
Fair enough. I mean,
What would you have said, Ryan?
yeah. Let's hear it.
That is good.
What'd you write down? Let's see your notes.
No, like I said, as far as I got was, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ryan.
Now what?
I had nothing else.
Oh, you're gonna ad lib?
No, what I should have had you both of you do is redemption time. I should have had you recite my speech back to me.
There's no chance unless you broke it up into
Exactly.
2-word sentences.
No.
I mean,
one sentence at
how
a
would
time.
that be any different than his vows?
Well, no, redemption time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Here's your chance.
I think mine would have gone something like, "I know Tyler now for a few years. He only hangs out with me because I make him.
Big laugh.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
He has no ability to pull out," is what I would have said.
No one would have laughed at that. Crickets.
Well, I can make that joke because it's my original joke, and she stole it from You Betcha Radio. Found where all podcasts can be found.
The people listening to this know where it can be found.
Wow, in case they want to send it to a friend or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it gets picked up by a local news or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, local news was there.
Um,
Some,
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
little news cohorts.
Yeah.
That's right.
I think I would have probably made an Irish goodbye joke
Yeah, that's
for
good.
you because that's his specialty.
Yeah.
Tried to do it.
And
Wouldn't
then I'll
let me.
say, "Hey, Tyler, the one thing you didn't know about marriage and fatherhood is it's the one place you can't do the Irish goodbye when you're going out for milk."
That's good.
And then it would have been roaring laughter. I would have ran through
That's a good
high
one,
five.
Bowed.
I'd have taken a selfie with your grandma. It would have been
Drop the mic.
yeah.
Drop
not-
the mic, walk off.
Why are people why can't we get more creative instead of dropping the mic? Why don't we start chucking mics?
Yeah. Next person
Charlie.
up.
You know how you will like chug a beer and then like throw it into the crowd or
Yeah.
whatever?
Mhm.
Why don't we just before you walk off stage just whip the microphone into the fans?
Heads up.
After I gave the mic to Charlie, he tried to chuck it.
Yeah, I forgot
Classic.
about that.
Yeah.
Classic. He couldn't chuck it though. He was too busy holding his pants.
Also,
Yeah.
well, I mean, they didn't get him a nap.
Well, he
No,
was,
we didn't. He did take a nap.
He was
Got him.
watching Cars at our table.
I love how
Yeah.
that how fast rumors get started at a wedding. The rumor on the street was that kid hasn't slept.
Yeah.
That kid hasn't got a lick a shut eye in 3 days. That was and by the
Yes.
end, it was
Yes.
like, I think that I think that Tyler is sleep depriving his kid.
And everyone's like, "Oh, he's so tired.
Oh my God.
he has
No.
No,
He has Tyler's DNA and he's being a fuckhead.
low T.
That's
Yeah.
no. He's really high on T right now until he has a kid. Then it'll be low.
That's true.
Yeah.
Also, just an update.
Is he high on tea? And don't you start getting high on tea during puberty?
I don't know. He's high on energy.
We don't know anything about the human body.
about
Nope.
T? What I do know though is that Tyler has low T but high C,
Oh yeah. Went to the doctor yesterday.
high cholesterol.
I have high cholesterol.
Low
folks.
Hey,
T, high C.
Notice how he as soon as he gets married, he starts having the traditional like old person.
Yeah, health
shit
issues.
going on.
Well, it's kind of funny. Becca's like, you should get a checkup soon. I hadn't been to the doctor in years. I get married for like 4 days, and it's like, you should go to the
Hey.
doctor.
You know what's happening? I know exactly what's happening. I know. I've seen this 100 times.
Okay, go on.
She's been feeding him red meat,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's part of the high
not
C.
making him
chicken.
have kids, so he doesn't have time to work out.
Yep.
He's been, she hasn't been on him about the nicotine thing.
Yep.
And what was the other one?
I more than 5 drinks a week.
Yeah. And she just nags on him, so he just got to drink.
Really? That's a thing
But
now.
no, but
Yeah,
here,
those are the 4 things that cause high cholesterol.
High
Oh,
And I do all of them.
oh, okay, okay.
So what she's been doing is she's just been feeding him high cholesterol behavior.
yeah,
Marries him. He's gonna die soon.
She gets half my
Gets
shit.
half his, gets all of your shit.
yeah. I mean,
Oh.
you can stay off of Dateline in 2020.
Did you get a
if just
prenup?
give them high
No.
T or high C.
High
Yeah.
T.
Well, it's because of that fucking
Yeah, let's
chicken
not fucking
comment
around.
that Ben was supposed to keep
Yeah.
private.
I know. Hey,
You hear that, Ben?
Thumbs up.
I can never know if he's sad.
he is, yeah, he's back there.
I thought he left. Did
taking
he not
notes.
leave?
He's back. He's
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, this is a tale as old as time.
This is
You're gonna end up on Dateline.
It's 2020 Dateline. Doesn't matter. Netflix doc.
You didn't get a prenup?
Oh.
What does a prenup even look like? Is it just like a?
It's usually a piece of paper.
I think you just go into
Like
it.
any contract.
Is it
It's very similar to other contracts,
Isn't it like
contractual
a
agreements.
old school negotiation where you like write something down, put it face down, and slide it over?
Kind of.
They peek at it.
Piece of napkin signed by a whatever.
Notarizer.
It's never good. Never good when you
notary.
slide it over. They look at it and just go.
I'll do it.
You dumbass.
But yeah, maybe should have done that. You're gonna
Yep.
lose everything you own, which I believe is just a
2 kids.
grill, right?
Just 2 kids.
Yeah, I do own a grill.
I mean, the grill wouldn't even go for $10 on Marketplace.
No, it's a very little
Well,
grill.
no, it's very lightly used. I mean, it'll go.
Basically
That
just
is-
out of the
that is
box.
very true.
Yeah.
He owns a,
And yes, it is still available.
hey, he owns a grill and a chest freezer full of ice cream cakes, and that's it. That's all he owns.
I do also own a chest freezer, but it's filled with breast milk.
Yeah, liquid gold.
I mean, dairy. So
Pretty much the same
It
fucking.
is frozen.
Hey, is that why he keeps having kids?
Yeah.
Do you have a breast milk fetish?
No, I sell it.
do
I
you have
sell
a
it.
BM fetish?
Because I do know a guy. I won't name names, but I do know a guy. He's an older guy.
No.
9 kids because he has a breast milk fetish.
Wait. Like he's
shit.
sexually into the breast milk, or he just likes to drink it.
Well, I'm pretty sure fetish has slants of sex.
Right. That's why I'm asking.
right?
I'm trying to clarify.
Otherwise,
here.
we would just be like, yeah, the guy likes breast milk.
I mean,
Is he like rubbing it on his dick?
It's
or
like it's
what?
not like, hey, I got
I
a
don't know.
podcast fetish, you know? It's like I just like them. I'm pretty sure that, like, yeah, that's pretty standard. That's got a sexual slant.
yeah, he's probably
to it.
using it in all
Hey, you got a golf fetish, Ryan?
a little bit.
Well, that actually might.
I
be
do.
true,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Like
I mean, I get sexually aroused over a nice
yeah, the
golf
pants
shot.
get a little tighter if you
Hey,
stick it close to the
Absolutely
pin.
Yeah.
bricked up on the course.
Yeah.
Bricked up after a nice
That's
par
not
3
because
shot.
of the Bev cart gal. I can tell you that much. But
Got a bottle full of breast milk right in the cart.
36 holes today?
so
Actually, that could actually-
so Tyler has a breast milk fetish, is what you're claiming?
Well, he's got 2 kids
Allegedly.
already.
I sell it to bodybuilders.
Also, that could
Craigslist.
maybe lower your C.
What is
My
C again?
cholesterol.
Oh, yeah.
Cholesterol.
God damn it.
Low T, high
Keep
C.
up.
Hey,
Keep
that,
up.
Maybe.
I
that
think
could-
high C, and I think a delicious drink.
I know that is high
A
C.
little different.
Yeah.
Maybe
Gives you high
that's
C.
maybe it's like a 2 negatives make a positive type of thing.
Maybe it raises
If
the
I
T
drink,
and lowers the C.
If I drink high C for my high C, I'll get low C.
Mm.
Do you want low C? I thought you just wanted appropriately sized C.
Maybe.
Lower the better. Or you got to eat more Cheerios.
I like to think I have the appropriate size C.
Are you talking about your cock?
Yes, Ryan. Yes.
There he is.
So what size are you saying is like appropriate? They'd be like
Just C.
yeah.
Not high or low C, just C.
Okay.
Just
So like
Yep.
if you had to just maybe like how many beer cans is that you think?
Like a third of a beer can's probably.
You're saying that's
yeah, I think
good?
that's normal C.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
I see.
I see.
Is that on purpose?
Oh, I see. Nice one, guys. This speech would have been way better, I think.
Oh, you're still doing the speech.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is all part of the speech.
Okay, yeah. Great crowd interaction.
It'd be kind of a funny bit if we just did a podcast segment.
What would you do if I got the mic to give a speech because everyone was getting it, and I just started grabbing it and just started going, hey, ho, hey, ho, and everyone just got up and it just started turning into that.
It would have been cool if everyone did it, but it would have been even funnier if no one did it and you're just doing that alone.
Or just me and Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, I'd have jumped out immediately.
Nah, I'd have recovered and go, well, I guess we know who's the drunkest in here.
I'm surprised actually you didn't start a skull chant or something.
No.
Get the party rocking.
You know what I appreciate about your reception? Not too much crying.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a guy that gets uncomfortable with tears.
I don't even think
There was
maybe eyes watered.
No,
but
I
a
saw
full
Tyler
tear.
do one of these and saved it.
Well,
Well, that wasn't tears.
that was nose beer. No, I'm kidding.
No,
A little Amber Heard action and the Kleenex.
Oh, wow. How
touching.
Yeah.
After they
How beautiful.
yeah.
Someone else get another good speech going.
Yeah.
Are you in?
That's why there were so many speeches. He kept
Yeah.
wanting to blow his nose. You know, he's like, "Oh God, that was wonderful." You know, like really brought me to tears after the pull-out joke.
Oh God. Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Another this one's not good, bad, or ugly. It's more of such an observation. I need to know what your mentality was behind it. They had the double-decker head table.
Yeah, that wasn't up
Yeah.
to that was just-
Literally had a double deck.
Double D
yes.
as the front table.
Yeah.
It's like
That's like, you know, it was important.
It
to you.
literally like I was watching, like you guys could have been watching college football on Saturday at College House.
Yeah, elevated couch in the back.
Yeah, stadium seating
Yeah.
for the bridal party.
Were you guys just on plywood and cinder blocks or what?
No, so that was like, remember like kindergarten graduation? You'd go up on like the little
Yeah, I
stage
remember
they
that.
put up. It was one of those. You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I was so fucked up for kindergarten graduation.
Yeah,
So fucked
fucking
up on
8 Mountain
breast
Dews deep.
A couple of Smarties, maybe some Pez.
Yeah, sweet tarts. Well, we knew who the reject groomsmen were, the guys who just fill
Yeah,
in.
I mean, it had to have been an absolute kick to the balls to find out you're in the front deck of the head table.
Well, we just went in order of walking.
So hey, they were technically sitting at the neck table, instead of the head table.
Yeah. And then it makes all of you guys, you were in the torso table. You guys are probably
we were
like,
the phalange table.
you were in like the left nipple table.
Kind of.
the arm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kinda.
left
We were in
shoulder.
the armpit of the
Yeah.
essentially.
Right where I wanted you. You
I know.
guys, you filled the seating chart out and I didn't even do it.
We filtered right into the armpit.
Yeah.
So
that was the,
fucking neck table.
I didn't think about how weird that would look because like this venue they used to have a stage in there and then they just redid it. So this is only the second wedding in here and they didn't know how big of a stage they needed to get. So it could only fit 3 groomsmen on each side.
I don't want to sound like a dick here, but you think they would have like tested it out.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I don't disagree.
Yeah, well, no, hey, we're just going to build a stage. You know, what are you thinking, 10 by 10? That should fit a whole head table on there. And then if it doesn't fit, we'll just do the next one better.
Tyler Ziegler, he wants to have his wedding. Okay, we'll just test everything out. He's not going to give a shit.
That's starting to make
I mean,
sense.
kind of.
Yeah. So
I agree.
Hey,
to
at
that.
your next wedding, it'll be way better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm taking notes today, just getting ready for the next one. It's gonna be way
At
better.
your next one,
So-
maybe we need to hire a blimp to shoot the wedding.
yeah, or
Just overcompensate for the drone.
Yeah. We'll
Go like
or a hot air balloon. Hot air balloon. Would be
yeah,
sick.
that'd be kind of cool. You just
No, and then we'll have his dad up there too.
He'll just zoom in, put him up on the screen. I
Yeah,
mean,
don't worry, I can see it. I can I can hear you just fine up here.
Southern accent.
Fire's going out.
yeah.
No, I was not even purposely. I said, I said.
yeah, no, he's in a hot air balloon, and he like comes down low to get a better view of it, and then the ceremony starts. And he starts dropping too low, and he's just got a crank on the torch, and it's just
He's dropping bags of sand left and right, lighting the load.
do the sound. We welcome you here today.
Oh, the drone was way better.
I missed the drone.
No. He's flying the drone from the hot air balloon.
No, he's just got his phone pointing straight down.
Just holding it. No,
Imagine-
by then he'll be an old guy, so he'll just have a giant iPad filming on.
No, what I could have seen your dad doing is setting a tree stand up and getting a vantage point from his
Climbing
tree
up,
stand.
or putting a trail camera on it.
yeah, put a trail cam.
Yep. There was a trail camera on the tree right by the corner. Did you see that?
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I checked the card before I left.
Yeah. What, anything good on there? Or?
Some good boys on there.
Yeah. A couple of
big
people
boys.
driving by.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if all of the seats at his next wedding were just tree stands because the ones at this wedding were way too close together. Spread those babies out.
We had to move one to the end.
There'll be no seating chart for these tree stands, though. It's find your own.
Also, one thing I do love about weddings is the bathroom conversation.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't know, there's something about bathroom conversation at a wedding. Like you see, like I saw some guys from your
I would
bachelor
agree.
party.
It's weird that people talk to each other in the bathroom.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
but
talk.
not at like an airport or anywhere else.
Correct. Yeah, I saw like some of the guys at the bachelor party that I had known.
Mm-hmm.
The only chance I got to talk to him was probably while we were taking a piss.
Well, it's weird you say that because I went into the bathroom after food was done, speeches were done, or whatever, and there was somebody that is from Becca's side that I didn't know.
Yep.
And like we know of each other, we didn't know, and I'm sitting there, dick in my hand, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna wait for this conversation," and I was like, "Thank you, that was the appropriate thing
I'd
to
have shook
do."
his hand.
Well,
You should have just spun around.
I mean, was it dirty?
I was taking a piss.
I don't know. Is it dirty?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be like, "Fucking, here we go," just trying not to break stream.
Hey, what do you think about this nice movement watch I just bought?
Your hands couldn't have been that dirty. Now, the next day, I wouldn't be steering clear to those hands.
Oh yeah.
Good thing you didn't have any finger food at the wedding.
Chicken nuggets.
What do you mean?
I was
Little
able to
extra
chicken
grease.
nuggets.
Little extra, yeah, some hot wings there.
That could have been bad.
Really, right? Can you imagine if Tyler just had bone-in, like only hot wings at his wedding, and everyone's just like
Just
eating it like
sucking 'em
that,
down.
and then everyone's drinking with their wrists.
Yeah, like that. Right here.
Doing the wrist thing, and it's just getting all over everyone's suits and shit.
Yeah.
Tyler's kid's outfit is just filled with buffalo sauce.
And then like the moist towelettes have their initials on it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually a great touch.
Did you guys take golf tees?
Yeah, I have one.
There's so many left, and I was like, it's a win-win for me if people take. So we put golf tees that say Tyler and Rebecca on them in the date.
So, okay, but hold on.
Go on.
You planned far enough in advance to have fucking golf
Yeah,
tees,
those do not come.
but you
soon.
couldn't get the seating chart done?
Yeah, well, we just forgot about the seating chart. But this was, I stole this from TikTok. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I want to do this. Mostly because it's a win-win. One, if people take them, oh, it's cool. I put the Double Bogey Show on the one side, found where all podcasts can be found. And then the other side, I put Tyler and Rebecca in the date. So I'm going to promote the podcast too. If people don't take them, I have fuck ton of tees now for the rest of my golf career. And maybe 20 were taken. So the rest are all mine.
You know what you could do with those extra tees?
Uh-oh.
You could store them in a burlap sack.
Oh, I have plenty.
You have plenty of burlap.
Get someone to sew all of them back together and have a full sack.
Yeah. That's why I can store the.
You can actually put all your golf balls in there. You could, you could. You should custom sew back together. Nice little sack. Put it on your golf bag. A little commemorative from the wedding.
No, I will have to say the rest of it was pretty nice.
It was
those few things.
It was fun. It was.
I had a good time.
We golfed in the morning.
The dance was good.
Yep.
I
had to get one whiskey in me before that was my trigger.
Yeah,
Get out on the dance
turned
floor.
it back on.
Yep. Whiskey 7.
I like
Let's go.
that.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't think I got anything else to you.
Did you guys go to the after party? I don't remember.
we did. We were like one of the first people there.
At the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. We at the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
Oh, let's listen to this though. The reason I was late to the Holiday Inn, Mitch accidentally stole a fucking speaker from the venue.
Again, hey, come to my wedding, but actually I'm gonna need you to help me tear down one.
No, I didn't ask. I did not ask.
Oh, that is classic Mitch.
Mitch was just being helpful, and the DJ was tearing stuff down, and Mitch's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go help," because he knows the DJ. So he goes over to help, tears down the wrong speaker, packs it up, packs it in DJ's truck.
Back it up.
And
who's DJ?
Deej. Dustin Johnson.
Deej.
That's what I spent most of it on. But then the venue's freaking out at me and Becca, and I am 6 sheets to the wind, and Becca's trying to handle this, and I'm just like, take it up with the DJ. I don't know what the fuck to do here. And turns out that Mitch just accidentally stole a speaker, but we got it all settled.
He does actually sound a lot like that when he's drunk.
Yeah, you do.
That's pretty accurate.
You do.
actually.
Did you fire anyone at the after party?
No, I was all smiles.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you're finally, well, now, never mind. You already have had a ton of sex.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad showed up to the after party. He looked like he was down bad. Like he was shit faced.
He was shit faced.
All the drone footage got corrupted.
yeah. He didn't. Yeah. He could have done without the after party.
Yeah.
He was shit faced. Yeah. You're flying the GoPro through the Holiday Inn. Oh, I gotta get all this footage. I'm gonna mash this together.
No, Tyler, hey, come outside. We're going to the after party, but I want to get this cool drone shot of you guys walking out.
That would have been good. That would have been really good.
Yeah. And he's like, he's got it in position. He's got it in position. You guys are like going to do a walkout. All of it, out of nowhere. Everyone's got sparklers. They
Yeah,
do
of
that
course.
shit at weddings.
Yep.
And he goes to do a cool panning back shot of the venue, and that's the fade out, right?
Yep.
And he just cranks it forward and just rams it into the side of the building.
Right in the brick wall.
It just explodes.
God, it looks like his drone.
Yeah, for no reason, it just explodes.
It just explodes, and then he's just he takes the little controller, folds it up, puts it in his pocket, and he's just like, anyone want to go to the after party?
Oh, then I'm going to worry about that anymore.
Well, I guess next time I better just get a hot air balloon.
What? People are sleeping on hot air balloons. Why don't more people have?
No, you can't sleep on a hot air balloon.
Oh, that's true.
Too much fire.
There's
That's
no
true.
mo-
You got to
there's
be
no
awake.
room.
You got to be awake on a hot air balloon.
There's no room.
I'm
That is
telling you
true.
guys, though, the drone footage is sweet.
That's going to be the next Mr. Beast movie. Art movie. Video. I spent 48 hours on a hot air balloon.
Over the Atlantic Ocean in shark-infested waters.
And then I gave it all away.
Then I gave the hot air balloon to a guy named Jason Ziegler.
That'd be unreal if your dad entered some sort of sweepstakes and won a hot air balloon.
For his daughter's wedding.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, honestly, can I get invited to your siblings' weddings? I gotta
Maybe.
see what's the next thing after the drone.
What transpires?
My sisters and I made an agreement, though, that as soon as Dad dies, we're turning it into a wedding venue.
Really?
Yeah, we said that joke in front of him out loud, and he didn't hear it, so it didn't hit. But I'll do it now.
It's like real life
That
succession.
would be a good place for a wedding venue.
Yeah, but I also want to hunt there.
Well, you still can.
Yeah, just have
No fall weddings.
Yeah.
no walk zones.
Yeah.
Easy.
Violators will be shot. Put up one of those signs.
Yeah.
Survivors will be shot again. Father-in-law's got that sign.
Very good.
Oh, my leg.
That's a good one. Oopsies.
Yeah, well, with Tyler's shot, there's going to be a lot of survivors. Oh, my God.
I don't fucking miss.
We know. Your wife is a perfect test.
Yeah, you're 2 for 2.
Yeah.
Well, probably 3 for 3 now.
Probably. Well, I guess we'll maybe
We'll know
find out.
soon.
Yeah, we'll know really soon.
It's a really funny joke, guys.
Did you take any eugenics on the wedding day to make sure that T level was appropriate? Just like your C level is also appropriate?
I stole a shit ton of Alpha Brain out of Ryan's office and then broke all the pills open and mixed it together with Nugenics.
Hey,
You know, I'm actually missing my old ball, old bottle.
I didn't steal anything,
Okay.
I promise.
And I know there was some left in there. Someone had to have sniped them. Luckily, I had another backup
I mean,
bottle.
honestly,
it's
it's probably a miscommunication. It was probably Mitch.
Yeah,
Yep.
probably. He was like, "Oh, this,
I asked him
this
for
is Nugenics."
ibuprofen.
It does look like a Nugenics bottle, so I can understand.
Get more of a headache.
So, yeah, I think that is a pretty good review of Tyler's wedding.
It was a good time.
Good.
I had a lot of fun.
glad
It
you
was a
guys
good
had fun.
time.
Oh, one more thing.
Ooh. Yeah, Jared, what?
Ryan, you started the glass clinking a lot.
Yeah. I purposely, because I purposely did that.
There really
Just-
wasn't as much of
mostly
that.
just because we thought it would annoy Tyler.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm glad you didn't do the classic like, well, if you start the clinking, then you have to kiss somebody. That type of thing.
Didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Would have done it.
I'm really glad though that because I mean Tyler, I don't think Tyler knows when to stop. Clearly, so I was a little nervous
Yeah.
that one clink of the glass and they'd be just going at it.
Everyone look away.
You guys,
Every time I kiss a girl, I gotta have a kid with her.
and you two are free to go. Wait, grab a plate to go. There you go.
Yeah. Fill up a Cool Whip dish on your way out.
Did you get to keep the leftovers?
Yeah, I gave them all to my dad. He's bringing them to bear camp this weekend.
Nice.
It would
that'd
have
be
been
good.
nice if you brought some to the office.
That would have
No
been
one
good
asked.
lunch. That would have
I
actually
mean,
been a
that's
great
just
lunch.
one of those things that you just offer up. You go, no one goes, hey, can I have all that food from your wedding? Usually it's like, hey, we got a bunch of leftover food. You want to maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you cut the cake? I didn't even see a
No.
cake cutting.
I didn't eat a single dessert. I forgot it was there.
Did you keep the cake?
Yep,
So now
got
you
it.
got to eat it a year
No,
later.
it's gone. We ate it all. It was a
Jesus
cheesecake.
Christ.
It was a cheesecake.
You know, you're supposed to save a piece of cake
Didn't.
for a year.
Forgot.
That is not good luck. The last thing
That's
you
bad
need
luck.
is,
Mm.
yeah,
My 3-year tomorrow. I'm eating cake tomorrow.
actually,
Probably. Actually, I don't even know if we have any left.
aren't you supposed to eat it all on your first?
Oh, I think you just have a slice on your first. We got like 16 slices left.
It can't be that good.
Right. That's
frozen.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, I know.
It's
but
frozen.
Still.
Yeah, but
Freezers keep everything forever.
yeah,
You should know that. You should love this tradition. You should fucking love that tradition.
I didn't get it for 2
Dude.
seconds.
We should have brought a fucking ice cream cake and put it on top of the little cake stand.
Fucking melted
Switch.
everywhere.
And had something written in there like "Happy Wedding Day, Tyler."
No, well, that we should have had one at his bachelor party because that
Yeah.
was going to be the last one he could enjoy. Just getting married.
That is
before
true.
it's cheating.
That
Yeah,
is,
before it's like really frowned upon.
Yeah.
It says insert here on the cake.
No,
No, it's just a bullseye on the top.
Not some fake perforated edges.
Yeah, it looks like an upside down
Popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
bucket. Fucking Greg Marcus's face is on the side.
wrapped in a binky.
Stick your dinky in here.
Stick your dinky in my binky. Anyway,
Good wedding though.
yeah, a lot of fun.
All in all, good wedding. Surprised you didn't have with everyone giving speeches, I can't believe your grandpa didn't give a speech.
He gave one at the groom supper the night before.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's good.
Then most of it was grandma on her side, grandpa on my side did a groom supper one.
I did. Although your dad was flying the drone dangerously low.
Dangerously
Like
low.
we're talking, yeah. The FAA almost came over there and said this is not good.
Yeah.
Although he was doing that, he did have a joke that I'd never seen in my life at a wedding. And he was doing a speech and he was doing the words thing. And he said, a word to describe Becca, and he just goes crazy.
Yeah.
And my butthole got so tight. I was like, oh God.
Yeah, it was tense.
Here we go. But then he saved it and goes, because you're marrying this guy. You know?
Yeah.
Good save.
Yeah.
Well, he's like-
great save.
Other words to describe crazy, unstable, mentally ill.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just kept getting
And I
worse.
was like, Dad, fucking stop. And then he saved it at the end.
Yeah, that was good. That was
I
a
hadn't
good
seen that
punchline.
joke before. So props to Mr. Ziegler. Props to his drone flying skills. Other drone pilots would have crashed that
Yeah.
into something.
I don't know how to
that.
fly a drone. He
either.
does.
Yeah.
Dangerously low. But he's also a professional, so I understand now.
You know, they got crop dusters with plane. He should be a crop dusting drone
guy.
pilot
Yeah,
because
they have
he
those.
was humming the grass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean,
He could have flipped it over and just mowed the
Mowed
grass
everything.
so that yeah.
he landed it on the officiant's head at one point.
It's like a little bird.
He changed the battery. Yeah. He landed on the officiant's head while you were trying to recite that one line and then changed the battery and brought it back up before you were able to finish the line because it took so long.
And I mean, the best part of it all was when he just left to go land the drone.
I was,
Did he-
yeah,
was
he
he-
left. He left, and I was like, "Is he like gonna miss the whole?"
Did he
kissing
miss
thing?
it?
No,
I don't
think-
remember
I don't know.
when he
I didn't-
came back.
Yeah, I didn't see him come back.
I don't know, but
I was waiting to see if you
he
could recite the next
seemed
line.
about 0% worried about missing
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, you just want everything to go good.
Yeah.
You know?
He wanted to capture it all.
Yeah. Yep.
But then he missed the end because he was landing the drone, like the most important part.
Yeah. It worked out.
It did, yeah. No, it was
No,
good. And
I
it brought
think
some great comedy
Yep.
to us there at the wedding.
And so Anne's like, her job is a wedding videographer.
Yep.
And the drone was flying there, and I was just like looking at her like, what is he doing? It's so low.
Dangerously low.
low.
Dangerously low. Like on Top Gun, he buzzed the tower.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Illegal.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God. Thank God. Yeah, anyways. All
Do the
right.
next segment or
Yeah, we're going to take a break and we're going to do the next segment. Purple Thunder. Purple Thunder. The only thing missing at Tyler's wedding was what, Ryan? Purple Thunder. It would have been nice to mix a drink at Tyler's wedding with Purple Thunder. You can find it at holiday gas stations.
that's the best ad read of all time.
All of them.
You can find it's exclusively available at holiday gas stations. They also have these dope like tumbler mugs there
Yeah.
that we picked up last time we were there.
I don't know if you noticed the bottom's got it's like a sticky, like a rubber
Oh
sticky.
yeah,
deal.
so
yes.
one,
Yeah, won't slide.
So you can take those gravel roads with your Purby Thundy and it won't fall out of your cup holder.
Hey, there will come a day and time where I'm carrying one of them handle tumblers around with something in it. Probably coffee.
yeah.
Probably
Well, no,
maybe Purple
Thunder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holiday coffee.
Maybe both.
God, something liquid. I don't.
Some carbonated.
I don't know what color.
I need a sign. Looks at the mug.
I cannot believe that Mountain Dew was able to liquefy thunder.
I know. So
You
unbelievable.
know? And so guys, if you want some of that absolute liquid thunder that's purple, you got to head to your local holiday gas station, get yourself some purple thunder. Purple thunder.
Thunder.
Nope. No. Okay.
Not until Saturday.
No.
Not till Saturday, baby. Horns.
Herd.
All right, guys, the ad read's over.
Yeah, we're just podcasting now.
Anyways,
Jared.
Jared, what do we got for the segment today?
Today is places that should have gambling.
That don't.
Can we get some more energy out of you? Are you still jet lagged from?
I was staring at a screen all day.
I know, but
Really?
hey, I was not, but I'm exhausted from carrying this company on my back. I'm jet lagged all fuck because I was partying with Fillmore all weekend. Did 11 podcasts last week. I haven't stopped.
That is true. 11 podcasts. That's a lot.
I haven't stopped, Jared. I'm still bringing the Purple Thunder energy. Let's hear it.
Places that should have gambling but don't.
That was better. Eyebrows helped.
It's always the eyebrows.
Especially in an audio medium.
I can't hear you. One more time.
Yeah.
Every camp counselor out there.
I hated that.
Are you ready to have a good time?
I hated that.
Is that all you got?
Let's do that one more time. How we all doing out there?
I can't hear you.
How we all doing out there?
Speaking of places that should have gambling, summer camp.
What would you gamble on?
Whose kid's gonna cry first?
Yeah. So okay, go ahead.
You gamble on camp bucks, like camp dollars. You know, they give you like a currency to spend in camp. You gamble with
Is
those.
that what we're calling them? Camp bucks?
Well, Jared and I were actually talking about this earlier, completely derailing the segment immediately. We should get some You Betcha bucks in here.
YB bucks.
You get like hand them out Christmas parties, like Most Improved gets some You
time
Betcha
out.
bucks.
You guys would rather have You Betcha bucks than real money.
Hang on,
we want
And
ball.
what I heard was that's what you want at the Christmas party for your Christmas bonus.
I didn't say anything about
is
that.
what I heard.
No, I'm just saying, like it'd be fun. You'd gamble a few.
Maybe they go towards like energy drinks
Yeah,
or
that's what I'm
fucking
saying,
snack
like
drawer
you
or
can
whatever.
5 You Betcha bucks gets you a yawn.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
not
Stuff
bad.
like that.
But then what does he get out of a You Betcha buck when,
Well, then
when
he
we pay him?
cashes it all in, and then he has all the You Betcha bucks.
Where do
and
you
can
cash
yawn
this?
as much as you want?
This is up there with airmail.
Yeah, Jared said the same
so it's a
thing.
good idea.
This is up there with airmail.
It's a bad idea.
Okay, next.
Possibly one of the worst ideas I've ever heard in my life.
Wow. We said it was up there with airmail. We didn't say it was higher than airmail.
Airmail's
It's
better.
tough to get higher than airmail.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
up there.
Like, why would I not want to check my credit card statement on the plane?
Okay. All right.
That's a good idea.
Before this gets too
A little bit of
derailed.
Wi-Fi on there. Maybe not.
Camp bucks. You want to gamble with? I don't mind the camp bucks
Yeah,
getting gambled with.
Then there's a bookie for like the canoe races and the badminton
Okay,
tournament. and
I'm
shit.
on board with that.
Yeah.
Actually, my money's on team Isaiah 14, 36 through 34.
What is that? What's the line again? Kid in high school had a tattooed on his calf.
Yeah, for God so loved the world.
Yes.
He gave us Bush Light so we could party all night.
Dolly.
That's a great country. Did I just come up with a great country song?
You also came up with an
God
alternate-
so loved the world, gave us Bush Light so we could party all night.
Little auto tune.
I think we
there.
could maybe find someone to sing that song.
Will you clip that, send it to Fillmore so you can make that song?
Yeah, get that done.
I'll do it right now.
All right.
Yeah, it's a Maso Manos idea.
I mean, it doesn't sound as good now.
Mostly,
'cause we're
I
not
just
going
want to bet on canoe racing. It's not so much the other stuff.
I think from a camp counselor perspective, it would be good.
But
to bet on the
But the thing is like we used to play capture the flag, you know?
Yeah.
You bet on capture the flag.
Yeah.
Although it's just like a 50-50 deal,
yeah.
you know, because there's only two teams
Yeah.
really
But
playing.
you could bet the over and under on time.
prop bets on
Yeah.
who's going to grab the flag.
Mhm.
Who's gonna cry first?
Yep.
That
Who's gonna just not participate and just be?
Oh, you're talking about just camp in general?
No,
it could be.
I mean,
capture the
anything.
flag.
Prop.
Who's going to cry first and capture the flag?
Yeah.
Jake.
I mean, he cried umping a baseball game
I know.
because someone told him to go F himself.
So if,
Allegedly.
if you ever get a bet of who's going to cry first, you take Jake every time.
He's
It
like
doesn't
minus
matter what it
1,000.
is.
yeah, minus 1,000 favorite. I'm putting 50,
More than that.
I'll
He's
put-
like minus 10,000.
I'll put 50 stacks on that.
I would put my whole life savings on Jake crying first in anything.
It's a better return than pull tab investing. So
yeah.
Yeah. That could be one of the bets.
See, look, we're already like starting to have fun with it.
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of spin that into like little league games or like
Okay, so does the pastor though at Bible camp? Hold on, does the pastor at Bible camp like he's the bookie? He like sets all the odds or what?
Maybe.
Talks to God. God, what you thinking here? You know?
We got Johnny from Cabin C wants to parlay the canoe races with who's going to pick the flag and the team that wins the flag.
And then the last leg of the parlay is whose mom's gonna pick them up first.
Yeah. Who's gonna call home first?
Yeah, who's gonna call home and leave early?
Jesus put money on the different canoe teams, so God just sends a lightning strike right to the team that's winning. God's fixing the races.
It's got action on this.
You got action, yeah. Gotta have the action.
Just literally just causes a hurricane
Yeah.
on the lake.
It's got skin in the game.
Yeah.
Literally.
Act of God washes the bet.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Not at Bible camp though.
No.
That's the only place it's encouraged. You can bet on there an act of God happening.
Fuck yeah, I had hurricanes. That was a good one too. It was plus 1,800.
That is good. That is good.
You were gonna say Little League?
Yeah, I was gonna say like Little League games. Like you know
All youth sports or just specifically baseball?
no,
Little
all
League?
youth sports.
Yeah,
Because
I'm with
you
that.
I mean, every youth sport game has a plethora of dads there just hanging out there to watch their kids. Why not, Jared? Get a little action in. Get a little action going.
And what I want to say is usually you don't want to do that with kids sports to hold up the integrity of the game. There isn't any cheating.
Yeah.
Little League has more cheating than anything ever.
100%.
There's kids that are saying, I am 12 that are 17 years old.
Green
trying to
crayon.
play.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Jared, can you bet on the Little League World Series? Do you know?
Don't know, to be honest. I don't think so.
Okay.
But that's just off the dome here. I'm not sure.
I mean, we can bet on college sports, and there's sometimes 17-year-olds playing.
Minors.
Yeah, you can be 17 when you start your football season.
I actually
Yeah.
don't think that the NCAA allows 17-year-olds to play on the NCAA.
Well, I played
So I was really,
D3,
really
so-
young for my grade, and I turned 18 the summer after I graduated. There's no way I would even got a football game in had I played football.
Yeah, well, I played D3, and then one of my best friends was 17 during our first 3 games of the football season in college.
I sign a waiver or something.
Yeah.
You were in Division III?
I was. So that
Well,
might
that's
be
not the NCAA.
It is the NCAA.
No, it wasn't the NCAA.
It is.
They were not part of the NCAA, I don't think.
We had NCAA emblems on our
Did
jersey.
you get drug tested?
Yes, we did.
No, it's NCAA.
Yeah.
I was NAI, so we never got drug tested.
Weren't you guys in the same division?
No.
No, I'm
So he was a division lower than what you were?
no, I'm a step below
Correct.
fucking D1.
You buried the lead there.
I was literally I was the equivalent to D2. 100%.
Apples and oranges.
Yeah, is what
Same.
it is.
Yeah.
Same church, different pew.
Different camp, same tent.
I think
Yeah. Different camps, they tell.
I think you should be able to gamble on people watching.
It's just like in the park.
Well, like parks, malls, all that
Yeah.
stuff. Maybe have like a grandstand on the side, and then it's like how many women are going to be walking by
Yeah.
in, high heels. How many dudes are
Airports.
going to be wearing Adam Sandler length shorts?
Yep.
Like stuff like that.
Airports, another great spot.
How many
a great
kids
one.
are going to throw a temper tantrum?
Yep.
And just all that stuff, and you're doing over unders, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Who determines like a temper, like let's just say temper tantrum? Who determines a
There's a
temper tantrum
committee.
versus not?
It's a committee.
Yeah. There's
That's
an
what
official.
that's what the mall Santa Claus does in the off season.
Sure.
He's the bookie.
That's good. Or betting on mall Santa Claus. Like how many kids are going to cry during this photo
Yeah.
session?
Oh, that's good.
That's the seasonal betting. That's
Yeah.
part of the people watching.
Yeah.
How many shooters Santa does on his break at the mall?
Yeah, he starts tearing up because his kids are just so cute, Oh God, I'm getting teary-eyed here.
How
He
many?
goes-
Wow, Santa Claus!
He's off
Come
to
on up,
SIGs.
kids!
Ryan goes through phases. First it was Newports, and he just keeps getting harder. Next to me, making jokes about heroin.
Well, the Amber Heard thing today, is part of the.
But you made that joke.
No, you made the Amber Heard.
No,
joke.
you made the joke about him doing.
You did, and then he
You're right,
did
yeah.
Amber Heard after that.
Yeah, I was gonna leave it at that though.
I like the mall thing. You could bet on how many shitty cell phone cases the kiosk guy sells.
Yes.
Yeah.
that's another good one.
How many people stop for the Cinnabon samples?
What kind of orange Julius someone's gonna order? That's another mall classic.
Oh yeah. Oh, how many mall cops got to run down kids shoplifting at Limited 2?
Yeah. Yeah. How many shithead kids go into Spencer's and joke about dildos?
Yeah. How many couples are gonna walk into Abercrombie and Fitch together? That wasn't a joke, but no one said anything, so I had to laugh. That wasn't a joke by any means. I did not.
I didn't think you were done. I was like waiting for you to finish
No, I
that.
was just piling on, and apparently, fuck my.
I thought you were gonna say like how many couples walk into Abercrombie and Fitch and the boyfriend walks out angry or something like that.
No, I don't. Yeah. Anyway,
We gotta start doing that more when he says something. Just stare at him, see what he does. That was bad podcasting by us. I have to say.
One place I think there should be gambling. You're not gambling on the events in the place themselves, but I want pull tab machines there. I want blackjack tables there and stuff like that. Is all waiting rooms, like doctor's office, dentist's office. I want gambling in those waiting rooms.
If you're getting your oil changed or something
Yeah.
at the Jiffy Lube, there should be.
Play a couple games of pig wheel.
Yeah.
fucking Jeff down at Jiffy Lube. Jeff, 200.
Yeah.
Pay me out,
I
buddy.
mean, I'm gonna be honest. I say that because, like, that's where I wait the most. Is if I'm getting a Jiffy
Yeah.
lubed up.
I think.
Get my old
Didn't we have a Jiffy Lube bit? a
Yeah,
while
we
back?
did.
Okay.
I don't remember what it was though.
It was hand jobs.
Yeah.
Did we say that you should be able to get hand jobs while you're waiting, or what?
No, it's just like that's what we called them. Were Jiffy Lubes.
Oh, and the guy's name was James.
Yeah.
James from Jiffy Lube.
James giving Jiffy lubes.
Yeah. Regional manager.
Oh, he sounds like a good guy. Jimmy at Jiffy.
Good to meet you, Mr. Lube.
Hey, it's Jiffy to you.
I think airports would be an elite place to be able to gamble at.
I think
I
some
think you can.
Vegas.
Oh
for
yeah, I
sure.
suppose in Vegas, but like even like
Well, like,
Hey, okay. Stick with me, Ryan. My next one. Casinos.
mic drop.
No. I want to have hotels that have like an entire floor dedicated to gambling.
Yeah. Or
They have like a buffet.
not all gambling stuff, but maybe just some. Maybe gas stations would be nice.
Oh yeah.
I meant like blackjack and shit at airports. They only have slot machines there.
That is fair.
That honestly, there would be if every airport was able to have like a little casino with slots and blackjack and all that stuff and sports betting,
Yes.
they would be breaking it in.
A sports book in an airport during especially during layovers.
Yeah.
Oh my
Especially
God.
during March Madness, if you got to travel.
Yeah.
I got an intentional layover during March Madness.
Yeah.
24
My
hour
wife
layover.
thinks I'm traveling. That is so smart.
That's a great idea. They have a hotel connected to the airport that you can just stay at.
A what? A hotel, motel, holiday inn. Dolly. So, but the thing, okay, that's all right. Here's a hack. March Madness. When March Madness comes up, you plan a work trip around it. What you do is you plan to fly through Las Vegas and say that that's your connecting flight.
Yep.
Then you go there and you gamble during March
Wow.
Madness.
You purposely bought a flight for 2 days later from your connecting, but then you just call and say that flight got canceled, flight delayed, flight got canceled, flight delayed, and you're there for 2 days long just watching March Madness.
I gotta stay at the hotel again.
Yeah.
But I mean,
The hotel,
Motel Holiday
We
Inn.
can tell Ryan's getting sick of that bit already.
But I actually had something to say that you can just track a flight, see if it got canceled.
Yeah, they're not digging that deep into
My
ya.
wife is.
My wife is as well.
My wife.
My wife.
Maybe mine is.
Doesn't matter.
Tyler's like, oh shit, what did I fuck up? Well, she still married me.
Yeah.
She had to.
Yeah, I took her keys.
I don't think we've solved it though. I don't think we found the answer for the best one.
The best place to gamble.
gamble.
Yeah. I think it's because all the best places, and I was also thinking you can gamble in an airport as long as like online betting is legal.
Right. We're throwing that out because that's cheating, and that's only certain states.
Okay.
So then, because if we kept that on the table, then everywhere you can gamble.
Yeah. I'm more so thinking of like BJ and PTs.
Yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah.
He's blackjack and pull tabs.
You know what'd be
for
great
people
is
at
it-
home.
Hey, if you're going through the car wash, you can just like throw a quick 20 in the pull tab machine and start pulling during the car wash. That'd be a
Yeah.
nice
See if you
spot.
won at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just get paid out at the end, or there's a garbage at the end of the
You bet your life savings at the beginning of the car wash. You're just fucking shaking the whole time during the waxing cycle.
Yeah.
You forget to put the window off.
Yeah, it's all the pretty colors on there, and you just can't enjoy the smells because you're so nervous about this bet hitting.
What bet?
I'm talking pull tabs.
No, I thought we were placing bets at the beginning of your.
I mean, what is the bet on though?
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I was thinking
usually like car washes will last like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but
So what's the bet?
I don't know. We can come up with something.
Well, you could do like a slot.
He always does that.
We can come up with something. All right, come up with it right now.
He goes, I don't know. Every single time he's like, oh shit, that was not very smart.
Well,
Now I'm talking PTs.
I don't know. I can think of something.
I don't know.
Well, we can bet on the percentage of dust it gets off your car. You can, if you can
God.
time the dryer correctly.
Jared, meet him, please.
Don't mute me,
You didn't
Jared.
swear.
I didn't swear.
I know.
I'm just calling out random mutings.
Mute Ryan, please.
No, guys, we've grown as a podcast. We've moved past mutings.
Okay, that's fair.
The mute button broke.
Yeah, that's fucking broke.
Well, that's because Jared was just hammering it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you guys kept swearing.
I do think another good place to gamble would be department stores like Target or like Bed Bath
you
and
forgot.
Beyond.
No, I'm
or
with
while
you.
you're waiting for.
Yeah.
Why you give me that look?
Because that's just what a mall is. I already said that.
No, but you betting on people watching. He's talking like you play blackjack while your wife's shopping.
Oh,
Department
Yeah.
stores.
That's the
now
ticket.
I'm in on it.
Target.
Hey, hold
BBB.
on. Target should have a gambling area just like they got shopping areas for
100%.
women.
Because if we have to, are forced to go in there anywhere.
Target should have a casino for all the dads waiting for their wife.
Yeah, you think the dads want to walk through the bra section with their wife?
Well,
I mean, that might be the only section I'm interested in.
I don't want to walk to the cleaning supply. That's what I would have gone for.
That is true.
You don't like walking through that bra section?
Wow,
It always
some
makes
dads
for
might
a
get
good.
uncomfortable.
Hey,
I always, like when I was 16 years old and I would walk past and I just wouldn't look because I figured someone was watching me and be like, well, that little pervert over there is looking at all the bras. So I just wouldn't look. Be like, you have nothing against me right
Oh
now.
yeah, look at that never before worn bra over there.
Oh yeah.
I always remember
Look
as-
at that 48 triple D, baby.
I always just remember looking at the like gigantic bras and just being like, who's buying this?
right. Well, someone is.
Well, you read
Apparently there's a market for it.
No, like I understand that people are, but it's just like as like a 12-year-old.
But who?
It's like
You only see that shit on the internet, you know?
Right.
well, certain targets they have. Targets can have a coffee shop. They can have a bank inside them. They can have a post office inside them. It's going to be super easy. You just add one of those stalls is now a casino.
Well, we just upgraded the video husbands at Target.
Yeah.
We were gambling in the car. Now we're just doing it inside.
Yeah. So then you go and you
Maybe
have AC now.
Yeah, slinging cocktails, the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Did you say it's paired with the TV section? So you got all kinds of sports games up there. So if you want to buy a TV off the wall, have at it. We'll just put a new one up.
You could like bet on a lucky TV.
Yes, the
your bet
electronics section is the casino.
Yeah.
hits. Yeah.
And you can play on electronic slot machine. And you can also buy one, take one home too.
Yeah. That's elite.
If I hit big, I'd buy that machine.
That's elite.
Or it's a sports book as well. Like if you're watching a game and it hits on your bet hits on that TV, you're taking that TV.
You can
home.
and you can choose either the cash or Target credit.
Yes.
Yeah. Target credit's
That's
obviously
actually
more.
a great idea.
Well, Target. I mean, you're going to use a lot more Target credit,
Yeah.
honestly,
That's
if your
a great
wife's still
idea.
shopping.
Well, and I mean, shit, she's gonna be a happy camper.
All right, I won $1,500, honey. She's like, "Oh, the bill was $1,700."
All right, I'll be right back.
No, but it'd be nice too because you know, there's one thing to walk in, look at the TVs, and buy one and be like, "Yeah, I think this would be great for watching sports and stuff." You actually get to test drive the TV,
Correct.
watching sports and gambling in the store, and you know which one you want,
Correct.
and then whatever one you're most drawn to, that's the one you take home.
Yep.
I mean,
this
like a
is
test
a
drive.
recipe
Yeah.
for success.
It's literally a test drive for degenerative behavior.
Because typically, what they have on those TVs is like the nice like background or whatever, like some 4K running
Or they're
through the
all
Glacier
playing
Mountains or
Elf.
something. Or they're all playing Elf. Yeah, give me like I want to. What do the Vikings look like when they're playing? What is the NFL game? You know, test drive that baby with a little bit of action. walk yourself out with one of them.
Yeah, and
TVs.
like, I think the way Target can save some money on employees and blackjack dealers, they just do both.
100%.
The game pauses, the blackjack game pauses when they're helping a customer.
Yep.
Then you're right back to it.
Yeah.
It's a great time for you to swipe some chips.
The Target uniform's going to have to change a little, though. Yeah, they're instead of wearing the red polo with the khakis, they're going to be wearing like the vest, the white button up.
Or they have to change every time they get back to the blackjack table.
Excuse me, miss. If you could just wait till the shoe's over, that'd be great. So,
Excuse me, I have to go help a customer find the decorative pine cones.
Why are they looking for that in the electronics? I don't know, sir. I'm sorry, but I got to go hand them off.
Hey, boom, Target casino. We did it. We did it.
Bullseye.
I knew we were spitball enough.
Good job, Ryan.
we started with Bible camp. Then we just said casinos. Ryan did.
Airport, yep.
Good job, Ryan.
Gambling airport.
We did rattle off a few that already have it,
Yeah,
but it's fine.
that'll happen.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, what I think
It's a flawless idea.
and you just take the furniture section, put it next to the electronics section,
You have lounging
Oh,
seats.
wow.
and then you use Tyler's wedding setup. You have a head table and a neck table.
Yeah.
So you can all see the
Double
TVs.
decker
Tiered.
can also the TVs are tiered, but also
Yep.
the seating is tiered.
Burlap sacks right next to it. Hey, it looked great. at
All
a
your
wedding.
poker chips.
All your chips, all your
Yeah.
cash when
Yeah.
you're leaving.
I think the Target credit is a great idea.
Well, yeah, that's what the chips are. You can either go in and when you bring them up
You
to
get
the
cash or you
teller,
get Target credit.
you'd be like, hey, I want to exchange these for cash, or I want to
Can you
just use these for my
you
purchase.
imagine like walking into Target with like 10 grand and throwing it on the blackjack table.
Hey guys, I got this sweet blackjack spot. Target.
It's actually like not our worst idea.
No.
It's not airmail, I can tell you that.
No,
much.
and it's not.
But it's not the worst by any means. So
Well, what if you could get your mail at the
Target.
casino at Target?
Yeah.
you could have a P.O. box at Target.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah.
Because then you can order stuff like from Target and
Yeah.
then just put it in your P.O. box
Yeah.
and you just pick it up while you're there.
Well, you can order stuff from Target and just drive there, and then they put it in your car.
I haven't been to Target in a
Fuck
while.
up, Tyler.
Tyler.
Yeah, that is
They
true.
just walk it out to you.
That's true.
Well, honestly, that's really smart by them because I would do the same, clearly.
Yeah. I mean, the gambling thing too, it's just going to get that many more people in the store.
Oh yeah.
And also, you get Target credit for your winnings. They're still making profit off of the shit you're buying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, at the
What?
top.
Why aren't more people pairing up with gambling?
I don't know. Maybe it's frowned
I
upon.
mean,
I
it's
don't know.
pretty illegal.
There's
I
got to
think,
be
but-
some like law. Yeah, it's. I mean, it's all semantics.
It's always you just got to start it in one place.
Yeah.
Branch out from there.
Yeah.
What are they gonna do? Shut us down?
What are they gonna do? Send the FBI on us?
The gambling commission?
Yeah.
The CIA.
They said the county sheriff.
FBI, more like female body inspector. You remember those hats?
Yeah.
There was always like one creepy old guy that just thought that shirt was the funniest thing
Yeah.
ever. Female body inspector.
Got one high five out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your weird uncle always thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
He always high fived the guy wearing it. Oh my, nice. Oh, I hadn't heard that one. Oh my god.
Not gonna lie though, first time I saw that, it was pretty funny.
We maybe gotta do our own iteration of female body inspector shirt.
We did our own Dare shirt. We might as well do an
Yeah.
FBI shirt.
We're just literally just ripping off everyone else's
Yeah.
shirts and selling them as our own.
We're just friends being idiots.
There you go.
Not bad.
I can think of a better
I
one.
know it was actually like not that bad, but it just can't beat female body.
No,
inspector.
that's the problem. We got to rack our
Yeah,
brains.
it's the Don Perignon of
Hey,
shirts.
try and go DEA.
I was
Try and
just
think of
gonna
something
say
with
that one,
DEA.
Drunk every afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We already own a shirt that says that.
Yeah.
Ryan,
Leaf Valley.
Leaf Valley Mercantile Bar.
Yeah.
5 people.
Wasn't there?
Mhm.
There's 5 people who live there. Pretty good ribs.
Tunnel.
They have a joke door.
Okay.
that looks like a pop machine, but it's just a bathroom.
Oh, I saw that. I watched the video. Yeah.
They have the secret tunnel that we never made it in the video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Well, it's secret. You can't put it in the video.
Yeah.
So.
Fuck. I was told them that if I told anyone, I'd have to kill them. So now I have to kill all of our listeners.
One by one.
Hey, you can't bleep this out, Jared.
Ooh, I work for the FBI.
For dozens and
kill
dozens
you.
of listeners.
Tens of people.
All 4 of you are dead.
1% female.
Oh shit! I forgot about forgot about the 4 female listeners. They're not gonna think the FBI joke is funny.
or the walking past the bras at Target.
Yeah, damn it.
God.
We'll cut all that out.
That is so funny though. The bras at Target, because you kind of like you got to peek to be like, has bra technology changed at all? You got to do one of those glances. But then if you look for too long, it's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Do women do the same thing when they walk by the male underwear?
Yeah, I
section?
think I'd look good in that one later.
Oh God, they're really starting to hug those nuts, little nut huggers over there. Do they do that? I don't think they do.
I don't think they do. No, I don't think they do.
Just Ryan. 10 years old, just getting lost in the underwear section of Target.
Well, no, so here's the thing about me. Trying to get out of a store, I'm a big time shortcut guy. So I'll figure out and there's probably no shortcut, but I just think there is.
And it's funny when you do walk through the women's section, you kind of look around to see if anyone and you want to go fast because you don't want people to think you're browsing.
Yeah. And these shortcuts sometimes have taken me through the women's bra section.
Oh God. Just bricked.
No, not completely.
Hey, like the Target carts have those little holes in the side. Ryan's just pushing his cart, no hands.
No.
He's just steering his cart, no hands.
I'm pushing with my hips.
With his joystick.
Okay, left turn.
Don't get it stuck in there.
I want to drift around this corner.
Oh shit.
You guys ever drift
I missed the sports bra section.
You ever drift your shopping carts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when you're younger and you run and you put your feet on it and then you kind of just step on one of the wheels so it turns fast.
I still do that shit.
Kind of cool.
I still do that.
Yeah.
But
you still get bricked and steered around?
No.
He nodded, everyone listening.
And
He
also-
nodded, yes.
Nodded no.
He's nodding yes.
No.
He's nodding it. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Also too, if you are shopping for your significant other in the women's section, you kind of got to be you got to say stuff like, oh, I wonder if she'd like this for Christmas. It's Christmas. Just say stuff out loud like that so they know you're not just shopping for women's clothes.
Yeah. Did you have a Victoria's Secret story? Was that you at a Victoria's Secret story?
I bought lingerie one time for Becca and I was so nervous.
You did.
I did.
Oh my God, dude.
No.
I feel like that's such a lost art.
Isn't it? So that had to have been within the last couple of years, right?
Yeah, it was our first Valentine's Day together
That
ever.
so it was the night that
Kid number one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But I went in there with these exact worries and I'm like, I can't be talking to myself. So I just immediately went to an employee. I'm like, I need your help. Help me find something.
That's a good move.
He's just browsing. Well, this sure is a nice G-string. It's not for me though.
I feel like I could floss.
I am currently trying to court a woman. Thus, I am here. This should work, right?
God, I feel like I could floss my
These
teeth
are
with
a
this
nice
thing
pair
later.
of panties.
This much for this little fabric?
Wait, can I eat this thing?
Wait, a brassiere? I thought it was just a bra.
Look at these bloomers.
Wow, look at these decorative flowers on this piece of lingerie.
That's for my date.
Yeah, for the date. Yeah.
But I'm right in saying that, right? That buying lingerie for women, I feel, is a lost art.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like old guys used to buy lingerie
Yeah,
like
I would
it was
agree.
like it was buying the newspaper every day.
I would agree.
Pre-internet too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
can we
people
bring
just-
I mean, you have kind of started to bring that back. Now I'm kind of like motivated.
Now I'm like,
Do
oh
it.
shit, that's a good idea.
Do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I completely forgot about buying lingerie.
But is it what you like or what she likes?
it's supposed to be both. That's what I asked.
He read like a book on it, you
Yeah.
know?
Well,
Okay. Okay.
That's what Denise said when I had her help me.
kind of.
Did you do the like, oh, well, could you maybe like give me an example of what this may look like on a human?
Yeah, excuse
I
me.
just
could you
can't.
try-
I can't
could you-
picture it.
So what are
Denise.
Can you try this
So
on
you know
for
what?
me real quick?
Yeah, what are you wearing? You know, like maybe I can get a visual.
Would you like try it on? Or?
Like the mom waiting for her teenager
No,
to
it's
come
like-
out of the dressing room showing her new pair of jeans.
No, it's not for her. It's for.
It's like
No, it's like on Christmas Vacation when he's shopping
Yeah.
with the girl and she's showing him like wear underwear, how high they go and stuff, and he's just like it's just bricked.
He,
And he's
wipes
like
his forehead.
patting his forehead with the
yeah, doesn't
underwear.
he like
Yeah.
keep fucking up words?
Yeah, it's a bit nippy out. I mean, nipply out. I mean, or no, sorry, it's a bit nipply out. I mean, nippy. That was him at the
Yeah.
Victoria's.
I think
Secret.
your move just Amazon it. Do that. If you're gonna do it, just go to Amazon.
maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
but like. I remember it being a thing. Like guys were going to
time.
Victoria's Secret, they were buying lingerie, and they were just trying to get laid.
I mean, yeah, that even needs to be
Now all
normalized
you
again.
got to do is swipe right on Tinder and you get laid.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's the weirdest part about this whole Victoria's Secret thing is she asked me how big her boobs were. And I'm like, I don't know a size.
You did.
Hey,
And
know
then-
what they need to have for that? They need to have like a wall of fake boobs, and you just have to go and feel. And you're like, yeah, that scene, no, a little too perky. That one right there. What is that size?
It's like trying on shoes and 8's too small and 9's too big. It's like, can I get an 8.5?
Well,
actually?
hey, I do plan on getting her pregnant, so maybe we put a little extra room in the brassiere.
Yes. Then she can keep wearing it.
Yeah, you have about a thumb width for your toe. You have a thumb width to grow into it.
But you know how they actually
Oh,
how
the
we
wall.
determine sizes? They ask you fruit. And I'm like, fruit is a different size each time. There is no
So-
two-
Did they actually ask
Yeah.
you
So
that?
Tyler,
Yeah.
just
What
for,
kind of fruit did you say?
I don't.
I was gonna say just for educational purposes.
It's like a bag of sand.
Well,
Really, Jared?
no, it's a 40-year-old version joke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen that.
No, I have. Steve Carell. I don't know movie quotes.
That's when they find out he's a virgin. He's like, yeah, man, I love touching boobs. They're just like bags of sand. And the guys are like, what the fuck did you just say?
No, that's what they'd have on the wall. They'd have bags of sand that you can cup up and
Yeah.
That would have been easier.
Yeah,
I'm
they're
like,
just
I
like-
don't know.
They could go cup right up.
There's like a line of 4 guys. You're just sitting there waiting, like on your phone.
No,
Like,
I don't even. I'm not even buying for anyone. I just like come copping a feel.
Sir, you need to
Yeah, that is an issue.
yeah,
you get creepy
yeah.
dudes just going there, feeling them and leaving.
Be Ryan. He's like, I didn't know this wall existed. Oh, weird. I like to take shortcuts. Weird how my shortcut took me through Victoria's Secret to the cup wall.
The damn Target connected to the mall.
I'm just trying to get to the Wetzel's Pretzels.
He's just sitting there at the bottom of his orange juice, coughing a feel.
Yeah, that one's not it.
Hey, I'm just trying to get to Foot Locker. Can you guys point me in that direction?
From one fetish to another.
There's a foot wall. There's a foot wall at Foot Locker.
I'm weirdly like hot and
It's so
sweaty
hot
right
in
now. I don't know why. I'm just sweaty right now.
Because you're so excited about these ideas.
I won't lie. They are really good ideas.
What's the point of the foot wall?
Well, if you're buying her shoes.
Oh, you're buying it for her. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the right size.
My skin is clammy right now.
They're like, all right, well, what size shoe? Why don't you step over the foot wall? And you're like, they're like, yeah, just, what looks right. He's like, I think the best way to do this would be just to just try it. And then he just starts sucking on the toes of the foot wall.
Holy
Sir, we're going to need you to remove your mouth.
And immediately leave.
He pulls out like a sanitizing wipe first. Like he's prepared for this.
No, they got like peel off skins that they wash and shit.
Like the socks.
Yeah.
Like the socks that you can try
A
on with
little
your
like,
shoes.
yeah.
Yeah. Little pantyhose kind of.
Like nylon ass things. Yeah.
Yeah. Los pantalones.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
No mas pantalones. This derailed quick from gambling.
The cup.
That's actually not a bad idea, though.
That's such a funny, like,
That's a great idea. Not that I would ever go in there and use one, but
Oh, we're sure.
oh, we got to pause. I got to pee so bad.
I'm hot and sweaty. My skin is clammy right now.
I don't know what
I don't know if I was just uncomfortable. I wasn't really that uncomfortable. It was more funny. It was great comedic relief.
Yes. Are your knees weak? Arms heavy?
No.
Okay.
Do you want mouse spaghetti?
Oh, God.
No, I did sing Mockingbird by Eminem though to my kid the other night. The entire song, word for word, without any lyrics.
Kept crying
Nice.
or what?
No, he went right to sleep.
Oh,
He just kept singing. He was asleep after the first verse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We should all go lingerie shopping for Christmas and just like after-
together?
No, like we all
Yeah.
individually go and we share our experience of how awkward it was.
yeah, so at one guy at a time. The other two sit on the couches in the mall.
Yeah.
Tag team.
Yeah,
'Cause
tag you're in.
it's kind of weird if a bunch of. I mean, what's weirder? Single guy going in there or
Group. For
yeah,
sure.
group. I think
I don't think we'd be able to keep it together.
No.
I think
we would
that-
just be like Michael Scott
Yeah,
in
I
the
was gonna
sex
say,
shop.
yeah.
We'd just be pointing at stuff and giggling.
yeah.
I think workers can appreciate just a single guy
Yeah.
coming in there, a single person
Yeah.
looking for something for their significant other.
What are you looking for if you're going in there buying for the significant other, Ryan?
Probably something edible.
I think you need to go to Spencer's for that.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
That's option 2 if you don't find anything at Victoria's Secret.
I mean, we used to go in there as kids all the time.
Oh, yeah.
15, 16-year-olds.
Lots of laughs.
Lots of laughs.
Vibrator.
I think I'm gonna go in there and start just be looking for some leather. You know,
Yeah.
maybe go the biker route.
Well, I did just.
Assless chaps.
Yeah. I'm here to look for I just need a choke chain for my dog.
Preferably one with a leash and spikes coming out of it.
Yeah, we're heel training right now.
Sir, PetSmart is just down the way. You know, did I tell you that it was like a pretty tall dog?
Like 5'8", 5'8".
About a 5'8".
Actually, do you have a
Dog.
chart on the wall somewhere I can show you the size of the dog?
curly blonde hair, Oh, is it a doodle? No, it's not a doodle.
Oh, sir, absolutely. We have those collars for you. Why don't you step on up to the neck wall here? Now, when you guys are getting frisky, what size does it feel?
They have a neck wall that you can literally like put your fingers on.
How big is this store with all these walls?
You're just so polite. And you're like, oh,
It's
yes,
got
I'd
like
love to do
15
that.
walls.
It's like, oh, yes, I'd love to come check your wall. You're really polite. Yeah, that's the one. Just fucking
That scared the shit out of me. Well, we know how his wedding night ended.
Yeah. I love
That
getting
was
choked.
good.
I love getting choked.
That was a good one.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, that is a choking joke.
Yes. Choke for sure.
Step on right up to the neck wall. We got to end this thing before
Yeah.
it
Yeah, let's
derails
go.
more. I mean, but we're not kink shaming here on this
No.
podcast. I can tell you
No.
that
If
much.
anything, we're celebrating.
Yeah.
As long as it's
Yeah.
consensual.
Yes.
Jared.
Yes, we're going to just say that forever and always on this podcast, anything sexual is consensual.
Yes. Yes.
There's the PSA.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the You Betcha Radio podcast. This was Tyler's wedding review podcast.
Sure was.
It's really nice to be able to, oh no, Mima's going to listen to this podcast.
Oh,
no. Tell her to stop after the Purple Thunder ad.
Yeah.
Make sure she listens to that.
Yeah, man, you're going to want her to listen to that. That was pretty good. And maybe the Target section. But then after that, maybe shut it down.
Grandma, tune out after the gambling.
Well, if
she hears this, she's done with the podcast.
She's like, oh, yeah, I'll just forget about all that.
Mitch can put this at the beginning.
No.
Yeah. Men in
No,
Black.
Mitch, don't do it. Yeah, guys, go follow us on Patreon. I can only if this is the regular podcast now. What's Patreon episode after hours going to be like this week? I don't know.
Shenanigans.
But go follow the Patreon. One extra episode a week, exclusive merch, all that good stuff. You just go to patreon.com/YouBetchaRadio or just download the app, search You Betcha Radio, subscribe on up. You can also follow Charlie Barron's and I's podcast, Bellied Up. We just shot a whole host of new episodes that are coming out now.
A lot of good episodes coming.
Like bangers.
Yes.
And also you can go follow the Double Bogey Show.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Found
Episode
only
100
on a couple of platforms. Is that right? Or
Close. It's found where all podcasts.
oh, okay.
Yeah, episode
Gotcha.
100 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or today when this drops.
When Tyler told me that today, what did I say? What was word for word? What did I say?
I don't remember word for word. You know me in memory and reciting lines. But it's something along the lines of, I can't believe you made it this far. I'm so
Yeah,
proud
but
of
it was-
you.
Can't either.
You
But
are
he
honestly-
butchered the delivery.
Okay.
It was like,
Well, it's same with the vows.
wow, didn't think you'd make it this far. Is actually what it sounds
And then he's
It
like,
sounds
I'm
way
really
better.
proud of you and Ryan. You guys, like, honestly, you did a great job with this, and you've built
Oh, that's
such
nice.
a.
There,
Miles.
and
Yeah.
there he goes freelancing, making shit up again like he did for his vows.
Tyler.
I mean, kind of.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We love you.
Love you.
Stay safe out there. Don't be a creep. Don't stare too long at the brassiere section. And
But don't feel bad about going to buy lingerie for your significant
we're gonna
other.
bring that back. We're bringing it back. No matter how this goes down, you guys want to go buy some lingerie? May your bras be tight. It's for the female listeners. The bras be
The
tight
1%.
and your weddings be droneless. Cheers, Ryan.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.